There is racism in Japan. 2. Black Lives Matter. Welcome to the channel. This is Femi Smiles. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you have subscribed, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Today I want to talk about the Black Lives Matter march that happened in Kyoto on June 21st. I attended. Some people in Japan think that there is no discrimination in Japan, which is absolutely ridiculous. You know, someone telling you they're being bullied and then you tell them that they're not. How would you know how they feel? Japan also has a big problem with bullying. So I took my son to the march. My son's 4 years old, and some people think that may be irresponsible. Now, if we were in London, I don't think I would have taken him to the march because of fear of violence. So being in Japan, I didn't expect any violence at all. It's Japan's protests. I've seen them before, usually very peaceful. I've never seen anything bad happen. So I'm glad he came along because what I got to show him was very beautiful. If you're black or a person of colour and you grew up like how I grew up, where did you grow up? Experienced a lot of racism as a child. All those times you feel like you are facing it by yourselves and no one else can see it. But going to the Black Lives Matter march was the first time I've seen like heaps of people that don't look like me who are there to support us, and that was really beautiful. So on that day I went to work in the morning. I came back and my wife met me at the station with my son and my daughter and gave us the signs. You have one of them here. Slide it over. So that's the sign that my son took. It says Onaji desu onata to watashi no taisetsusa, which means it's the same, your importance and my importance. And the reason I chose this is because I've seen it in subway stations. I saw it, I took a picture of it months ago. It really touched me. And it's a message, you know, it's a message by Japanese people, so it should be easy to understand. I didn't write this, my writing's not as nice. I started writing it, but my wife helped me finish it because my writing is not as beautiful as hers. I need to practice more. So many people turned up. The Kyoto's very reserved. It's like your quiet cousin. Like Osaka, they had their march, a lot of people turned up, but I was surprised. It touched me. So we marched in waves along down Gion Main Street all the way to City Hall. The march was broken up into sections and me and my son ended up being at the front of our section. So if you saw any pictures, it looks like we're leading a bunch of people, which was quite monumental, and it was good and safe for him because he was in front and not surrounded by so many people. To my son, so proud of him. Got to the end, went to the river. Yeah, one of my friends came down, fantastic photographer and filmmaker, Mr. LG. So it was really powerful and moving, is what I wanted to say. I thank the organisers. I'm glad they stepped up because it takes guts, courage, and put their hard work in and organise something really beautiful. And so I thank the organisers for doing that. I'm not sure racism will die out or people will stop discriminating against people because of their colour, but I'm sure that things will get better slowly. But if you look at any videos or something, look at the comments. Look at Black Lives Matter march in Tokyo or Kyoto or Osaka or their Japanese websites. Look at the comments and then see all the racism in there. So back in the day it would only be black people standing up for black people, but now people of all walks of life, all colours are standing up, and we're standing up against because racism is wrong. And if you think racism is wrong, then you believe in Black Lives Matter, and if you don't, then you don't. So racism is a big issue now for everybody in the world, but for black people, people of colour, racism has been an issue in our lives since we were born. I don't know. I don't even know. I have no answers to you. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've got more videos. Subscribe if you like, and if you don't, well, next time. Alright, cease.